Hello there. It is Thursday, the 23rd of October, 2025. And these are the news in simple English. Let's use some of the news to try and improve our vocabulary. First thing from Folia, Supreme Court convicts 7 defendants from fake news wing of coup plot. Well, to convict someone is to charge them with a crime and decide that they are guilty of a crime. They did something bad. They committed a crime, so they've been convicted. And where they say fake news wing, this wing, it's obviously not a literal wing, like the wing of a bird. It's not this wing. When they say wing here, what they mean is the group of people who did this, the fake news wing. It's the fake news group. It's the section of a group of people who did that, did what? Did spread fake news. So here's what they say. The first panel try those accused of spreading misinformation about electronic voting machines and attacking opponents. So when they say tried here, the first panel is the first group of judges. They tried, they examined, they judged people accused of spreading misinformation. So when I use the prefix mis, it's something that is wrong, incorrect, yeah? Mistake, you make a mistake. Here you have misinformation. So it's incorrect information. And spread is to make something go around. So for example, when you eat bread and butter, you take the butter and you spread butter on your bread. So that's how it goes. Here they continue. First paragraph, the first panel of Brazil's Supreme Federal Court, the STF, convicted by a 4-1 vote 7 defendants from the disinformation wing of the coup plot. So here we go, the disinformation wing of the coup plot. The group was charged by the Office of the Prosecutor General with, so they were charged with. If you're charged with a crime, you are legally accused of a crime. So it's like this, charge with. Oh, they were charged with spreading false information. Remember, misinformation, false information about electronic voting machines and promoting attacks against. Yeah, so if you have 2 football teams, they play against each other. If you have a fight, Rocky Balboa fights Apollo Creed, so they fight against. They are against each other. And promoting attacks against armed forces commanders who oppose the attempted coup. Here, when they say attempted, this idea represented by the word attempt is similar to try. So the attempted coup, they tried a coup. This is what happened. Okay, so that was the first one. Second one from The Guardian. Oh, here we go. Brazil green lights oil drilling in Amazon as environmentalists raise alarm. So if they green light something, this means they say it's okay, you have the green lights, you can go, you can do something. In this case, can do what? Can drill oil. You know, oil, the black liquid from which we extract gasoline, plastic, make many things with oil. So drilling is when you poke, when you dig a hole into the ground. Let me show you a photo of what it is. So there you go. This is a tool we have at home, a power drill. So here they are drilling something, and here they are drilling for oil. Yeah. So what you do is you have a hole. You make a hole in the ground. So this will be the drilling they refer to here. Oil drilling in Amazon. And it's environmentalists, people who protect the planet, people who want to save the earth, raise alarm. So if they raise alarm, they sound the alarm, they make noise. And there is more. Conservationists argue. If you argue, you make an argument, right? Conservationists argue President oil expansion plans clash with his image as a global leader on climate change. Okay, so these plans of drilling oil, they clash, they go against, we talked about against a minute ago, the president's image as a global leader on climate change. Let's examine this a little bit further. Here they go. Brazil's Petrobras has been given permission to drill for oil near the mouth of the Amazon River, casting a shadow over the country's green ambitions. So if you cast a shadow, you make something not so favorable. Cast a shadow over what? What has become not so favorable? The country's green ambitions. Brazil's green ambitions as it prepares to host UN climate talks. UN, the United Nations, and host when you receive somebody. So Brazil will host the climate talks. Brazil will receive people from all over the world, from the United Nations, to talk about climate. So here we go. Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, the president, has come under fire. He has received criticism. He has come under fire from conservationists who argue his oil expansion plans clash with his image as a global leader on climate change. Okay, this is something, this is serious. Okay, a little something more from Valor International. So there you go. In Indonesia, Lula says he will seek re-election in 2026. He will seek, he will look for, he will try to be re-elected in 2026. Brazilian president tells counterpart he feels as energetic as at 30 and plans to run for a fourth term. So as representing equality, he feels very energetic. He feels as energetic as at 30. Other examples with as, you could say São Paulo is as big as New York, maybe, I don't really know. So as we talk about equality. Okay, what else we got here? President Lula said during an official visit to Indonesia that he intends to run for a fourth term. Okay, run for something. If you run, it's not literally running, of course. Here, he's going to be a candidate. So he will run for, be a candidate for a fourth term. So if you have some time as a president, you have a term. Okay. Despite approaching 80, Mr. Lula, this is interesting because normally when we say Mr., we should use the last name. So Mr. Inácio or Mr. da Silva emphasized that he still feels as energetic as. Again, there you go. And the word still here, quite interesting, still. If you still, you continue. He continues to feel energetic in the same level as he felt at the age of 30. Here we go. And is ready for another race there. Well, Here is one more. I want to say that I'm turning 80. You can be sure I have the same energy I had when I was 30. You can be sure, believe me, you can be certain. And he continues, and I will run for a fourth term in Brazil. My current terms ends only in late 2026, but I'm ready to contest new elections, the president said. So there you go. Three interesting pieces of news that we had today. So first we talked about people being convicted, fake news wing. Then we talked about drilling oil in the Amazon. And now we know about Lula's intention of running for president one more time. So that will be it for now. Thank you for watching.